Polite ain't gave me nothing. I said he offered. Do you hear Vortex? See, Lex Vortex, your ears are closed. Polite haven't given me a dime. I said he offered. I said he offered. And I'm saying this is not a polite show because people are going to be talking about why I didn't say nothing but polite. I already know what they're going to say. Come on, Lex, are you crazy? I didn't say polite gave me nothing. What's wrong with you? Good question. So, family, what we're going to do is this. I'm gonna let my brother sign that a live. I'm going to see what he's going to do from here on out. Maybe Sinetta would donate to somebody that's building in New York. I never heard of it. As I said, maybe he will go and shoot something, helping some people somewhere. Matter of fact, real quick, real, they said that I supported Brother Polite, right?
Yeah.
They showed the picture, they clipped it. This is the real deal. Anybody that ever watched Morse Road TV, I said I thought Polite was the man too, until he robbed somebody from Baltimore. Anybody remember that? Press one if y'all remember that.
I remember that. Yeah.
So they showing videos before. Matter of fact, the video that they showing was the very moment that he robbed somebody from Baltimore. But they showing the video for sensationalism. Look, he support Polite. He was a part of. But they showing the video for sensationalism. Look, he support Polite. He was a part of. What are you talking about? The moment I see.
Let me ask you this, man. How did he get away with this for so long, bro?
Bro, this is why. This is why. The person that he this is why Polite. This is the God's heaven truth. And I can call some keys.
And I'm gonna be quiet, man. Was it Sinetta that helped him get away with that like that, man? I like Sinetta.
I don't believe that Sinetta helped. I don't believe that Sinetta was aware of all the scam. But I think Sinetta platform kind of ushered him to the trust of the community, so it can happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? So by default, the confidence was built on Sinetta TV that this was the guy. You feel what I'm saying? And you say how he get away with it so long? The way that he got away with it so long, amazingly to me, is banging straight blood. Call me and say, hey, blood, he don't call me no more nothing. Hey, blood. Man, this went crazy. Bro, get him on the phone. Conversation exchange, and we got that $6,000 back. Like that. And I've heard other stories where if he get caught up with the right people, he'll send the money back. You feel what I'm saying? So that was giving him a pass on understanding. You know, if somebody about to touch you, you giving the money back. And that's how he was getting away with it. You see what I'm saying? Like the brother Crypto Roots. He didn't have nobody to support him or back him up. But the guy in B-More, nah, buddy. In fact, it got so heavy, even when he paid the guy back, he had a lecture set up. He ain't come back. He had a lecture in New York. He ain't show up. He stayed on the West Coast. You see what I'm saying? He stayed on the West Coast. And I ain't gonna go into that inner story, but I'm telling you, that's how we get away with it. Because he paid people back that has the ability to touch him.
Okay.
Why did you, let me say this. Why did food for the homeless was scam Polite? I didn't pass out food with Polite. What Polite did was, if you don't understand real quick, it was the Bloods in Baltimore passing out food to the homeless. Polite joined in and turned on his camera and act like he was passing out food to the homeless. I wasn't able to make it because it was a Sunday and I was teaching class in the temple. So that was a scam on Polite part. When he went back home and Aminette had filmed this video, what Polite did was, if you don't understand real quick, it was the Bloods in Baltimore passing out food to the homeless.
And also with the community, y'all let Polite float around here. That nigga ran down and took $3,500 from one of these little kids down here. We ran down on his head. That boy steals for facts. All those accusations, boom, said it is facts. We got shorty money back. Yeah. That man took that man money. What's up, baby? That's what I'm talking about. What's wrong with you? I can hunt these streets. Yo, they say the people be down here Friday, Ground Zero, baby. You don't know what time. Come on, man. What is wrong with you? You was boy, I bet you can't come down here and step a nigga up. None of that shit. You ain't talking about helping these people, though. You ain't helping nothing down here.
What Polite did was, if you don't understand real quick, it was the Bloods in Baltimore passing out food to the homeless. Polite joined in and turned on his camera and act like he was passing out food to the homeless. I wasn't able to make it because it was a Sunday and I was teaching class in the temple. So that was a scam on Polite part. When he went back home and Aminette had filmed this video, Polite had nothing to do with that. Polite only came on the strength that he did a lecture that Saturday night. And I had some brothers with me that said that they was going out to feed the homeless next day. Polite entered into the conversation and was like, I'll go. Saturday night. And I had some brothers with me that said that they was going out to feed the homeless next day. On the strength that he did a lecture that Saturday night. On the strength that he did a lecture that Saturday night. And I had some brothers with me that said that they was going out to feed the homeless next day. Polite entered into the conversation and was like, I'll go. I could not make it there because I had to teach class that Sunday. But by the time he got back to California, he got this video, Bloods and Crips feeding the homeless. My man calls me up like, bro, you see this? You see this? Blood, what they doing? I said, it is what it is. And so people don't know the backstory of none of these things. People don't know the backstory of none of these things. And in fact, I can get some people on the phone with the backstory of these things. I actually wasn't there. I don't know if Polite ate pizza. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was teaching a Sunday class in the temple. With that being said, Doro, go back and watch the last video. And I tell everybody that I thought Polite was real before. Doro, catch up. Catch up, Doro. We just went through that on the last video. Many people thought Polite was the real deal. The moment that I found out that he was false, I stopped talking to him and ain't answer no calls. So, Doro, go watch the last video. Don't come in here with that. Catch up with the other videos first. Anyway.
But ain't answer no calls. So, Doro, go watch the last video. Don't come in here with that. Catch up with the other videos first. Anyway.
It's a Doro. Doro, go back and watch the last video. And I tell everybody that I thought Polite was real before. Doro, catch up. Catch up, Doro. We just went through that on the last video. Many people thought Polite was the real deal. The moment that I found out that he was false, I stopped talking to him and ain't answer no calls. So, Doro, go watch the last video. Don't come in here with that. Catch up with the other videos first. Anyway.
The moment that I found out that he was false, I stopped talking to him and ain't answered no calls.